prominent newspaper magnate and anti-China campaigner Jimmy Lai has become the most high-profile person to be arrested under Hong Kong's controversial national security law. On August 10, over 200 police raided the offices of his Cantonese-language tabloid paper, Apple Daily, and took him away. In April, after he was arrested alongside 14 other pro-democracy activists for the less serious charge of illegal assembly, Mr. Lai spoke exclusively to the FT about the implications of the new law.
Hong Kong, without the rule of law, will not be a financial center. Everything we have will be gone. Either free press, private property, either the freedom of religion, all that will be gone. Because the foundation of Hong Kong is the rule of law, and all the social institutions of freedom the British have left us. That's the legacy of the British colonial time. And that's why we are still free. That's why people here are fighting for freedom, because freedom is something they always enjoy. The communist state, for them, control, control, control. They can't have people voicing out the dissatisfaction. They don't want people to resist them. They want people to be obedient and subservient. And they can't stand it. They can't stand Hong Kong fight for the freedom. Freedom is not our right. Freedom is what they give you for the communists. What they allow you is freedom, not something that you're born with, something that you're entitled to as a citizen.
Mr. Lai's latest arrest comes just weeks after the Hong Kong government postponed a planned election for Hong Kong's parliament by a year and banned many of the pro-democracy opposition candidates from standing, something that Mr. Lai predicted would happen.
I think the moderate is the force they are afraid of, because this is the most of the people here. And that's why they try to intimidate the pan-democrats, by arresting or whatever, to intimidate the moderates so they can isolate the more radical, which is a small segment of the people, to deal with it, which is very easy for them, but they can't deal with the whole Hong Kong people.
Mr. Lai was released on bail early on August 12, but he and other pro-democracy figures face a tough court battle ahead as Beijing cracks down. During his April interview, Mr. Lai was pessimistic about what lies ahead for his city and said that the only thing that could save Hong Kong was an intervention from the US.
The Communist China is so powerful, and Xi Jinping, his way of doing things is push it to the end. He never stopped halfway. So if he's determined to do that, and the international community is not going to stop China doing it, definitely it will work for them. The only way that we will be safe, or will slow down the taking over Hong Kong, affair, will be the force from the international, will be the support of the international government, especially the American government, of Hong Kong people. This is our only saving grace now.